Hello everyone, and welcome back to WolfQuest, The Lost Tales, and hopefully this thing decides to sink. There we go. I was a little worried it wasn't going to actually do it, but it seems to have sorted itself out. And yeah, we're back. We had a rather dramatic end to the last episode, but I think we're like 6 or 7 predators through or something like that, so we don't have that many left to chase off, or we shouldn't. I'm just going to feed these guys really quickly because they're getting a little lower than I'd like them to be. And then we're going to run off and get some more food. And hopefully... Are you freaking kidding me? No. No. I did not sign up for this. I did not sign up for this. I did not sign up for this. I do not want... Do not want... I think we're safe. I think we're safe. Okay. I don't see it. I'm pretty sure it left. I don't... Really? No, I'm leaving. Okay, the pups are safe. This eagle better leave. I think we're safe? It shouldn't take a pup while we're gone, surely. It said the pups were safe. If this game lied to me, I swear. Oh, mercy. What a way to start the episode. Yeah, welcome back, y'all. Is there still an eagle over the den? Can I see the eagle? I cannot. I'm gonna stay zoomed out, though, and I don't think... Oh, no, okay, so the eagle's gone. Now we have a coyote. That's fine. We'll deal with this. We'll get a move on as soon as we can. The Grow Your Pups mission is going to be pretty soon here, and I doubt that eagle counted towards the predators chased because we didn't technically chase it, we just intimidated it away. We never gave it the chance to attack, and so it didn't. And we got to mark the territory now as well. But like I've said before, I'm trying to avoid feeding these guys as much as possible. Really? Really? In the middle of feeding the pups, you do this? Are you serious? No. I did not ask you to do this. Go away. But yeah, so like I said, I'm trying to avoid feeding them as much as possible before that, so we're trying to do everything as fast as we can so that we don't waste food when they're not actually growing. But I think we just have like 1 predator left now or something crazy like that. So we're gonna quickly head back down here in a hurry and maybe mark some territory on the way because it's getting a little bit low and I don't want it to be this low. I want to make sure it's going to be safe, and hopefully we can deal with this in time and not have a problem. So yeah, here we go. Let's make sure we eat. That's a lot of ravens. Oh my goodness. Okay, we'll finish off this carcass first because that one's almost done, and then we'll take a bite out of this one, I guess. We should have enough carcasses, right? Are there any over there in Druid territory? I don't think there are, because if there's any carcasses in Druid territory, we want to deal with them before we have an issue. Hello, there's a bear up here. That's fine. This is fine. Everything is fine. Oh, hi, there's a hare as well. Bear and a hare. One is a lot more dangerous than the other. And the only reason I went after that hare like that is because I could see the bear wasn't going anywhere. So now we can just run in and bite him before he has the chance to retaliate. We're good. I didn't want to pick you up. I'm going to set you right back down. Okay, mission complete. Feed your pups. Perfect. Alright, Ashton, you actually helped us this time. So we want to feed everyone as much as possible now. We're going to try and use up our full bar of food if we can. Then we have to go mark the territory. Basically what we're going to do here is make sure... Alright, here we go. Feed, feed. Are you feeding Ashton? Yes. Okay. Well, we'll go back then. We'll try and mark some of the territory here while the pups are still fully fed. And then we're going to make sure that we raise the pack affinity and basically just keep working on feeding these guys as much as possible so we can start on the journey. I want to get a move on this episode if we possibly can, because the shorter, or the farther we get, the less we have to worry about running out of time on the journey, because sometimes random, tedious, time-consuming things come up on that mission, and we don't want to risk getting caught by something like that. And so we don't want to get stuck somewhere. We want to make sure that we can go as quickly as we possibly can as we're making our way here. So we should be pretty good. Let's just head back up here. Or actually, first I'm going to howl, because we want to keep that pack affinity as high as possible so that the pups don't start to wander off and cause more problems. Like Ashton walking straight towards a bear. Yeah, that was not cool. That's not something I want to have to deal with again. So we're going to try and make sure we keep the pack affinity up. There's a coyote. I'd rather it be that than other things. That's fine. The coyotes at least don't pose any threat to you. They're just annoying, and you gotta make sure they don't slip past you, because then you're gonna be in for a really tough time. And so you just want to make sure you deal with them as quickly and efficiently as possible. Then we'll go back, we'll feed the pups, and we have to do this about 5 to 6 times before we'll be good to go here. So let's make sure we feed, and feed, and feed, and feed. And who currently has... Okay, so Angus and Nikio here are the ones who need more food. Hello, bear! Hello, bear. No, bear. No. This is a no-bear zone. This is a no-bear zone. No bears allowed. Cordelia, do not do this to me. Okay, we're gonna circle this guy. I'm gonna run to the side carefully. The one thing you do have to watch out for with this is the turning radius, because I was scared for a second there because I thought he was gonna go after them. Because your turning radius in this is really, really bad, and so if you don't turn fast enough, the bear could just run in and get a pup. Okay, we gotta get behind him again. We gotta back off. He's gonna refocus on the pups. I didn't get to bite him. Okay, hold on. Let me bite him, please. Let me bite him. Please let me bite him. Okay, there we go. All right. Off to get more food. Mark the territory on the way. The territory is getting way too low. This is not good. This is very, very bad. We need to make sure that we keep that territory up. We gotta get the pack affinity up. There's so many things that we have to do, and we have 0 time to do them all. So, yay! Welcome to Bring It On! This is how this difficulty level is. It's basically a constant stream of catastrophe and chaos, and if you slip up, you die, pretty much. So, yeah, we're gonna be doing our best to not slip up. Yeah, we'll do the best we can. So let's make sure we howl. We'll try and mark some territory on our way back to the den, because everybody's fairly well fed still. And so we just gotta make sure that we, there we go, we keep that up. And then there's another bear, as if the last one wasn't enough of a pain to deal with. Let's just make sure we mark some of this territory here. I hear another random thing over here. I'm gonna guess that's a moose, because we're not near enough the elk hunting ground for it to be an elk. So I'm gonna guess there's... Oh, there is a moose. I can see the moose. Okay. There's actually a moose wandering behind us there. Briefly, we can turn around and take a quick look, but we don't have much time. Right over here. Yeah, there's a bull moose. We're gonna leave him alone because we do not have the means to take on a bull moose right now, and we don't have the time either. We don't have anything. We just need to keep it moving, deal with this bear, and then feed the pups and continue the cycle. Alright, back off, run in, bite, and run this way. Alright, thank you for staying with them, Hanara. That helps a lot. Let's make sure that we can feed them all. And we're just going to keep going as fast as we can. Let me feed the other pups, please, guys. We need to make sure. Ashton, do not wander off. Ashton? Ashton! Ashton is the wanderer. Hands down. Hands down. Yes, thank you, Ashton. Really? Really? No. No. I don't want any part in this. I can't see where the eagle is. Okay, oh, it's right there. Oh my gosh, no. No, no, no. Okay. Oh my gosh, okay. You don't even understand, you guys. Oh, maybe you do. If you've seen that episode, maybe you do. But if you guys haven't seen Night Story, then, yeah, that scared the heck out of me. Because, if you guys haven't seen Night Story, you might want to go watch it. Because, yeah, we had a really bad experience with an eagle at the den once. And, I'm not gonna lie, it was a tiny bit traumatic. And, I'm very afraid of eagles now. Especially when they come at the den there. Because they do bad things, and I want no part in that. I don't want to have to deal with that. I just want my pups to be safe, please. Alright, okay, what needs the most territory marking here? I think if we run up this way, we'll get the most of it in. And we can make sure that we keep this up. We don't want it to drop to the 70s or 80s, because that's when we're going to start to have a bad time. There's a moose right here. Hello, moose. Goodbye, moose. We are not interested in you. We're going to mind our own business and have nothing to do with you. So, here we go. We're going to head this way. There's a coyote up here. We're going to take it out. And then we should be good to go. Oh, that's what's dangerous about coyotes, when they do that. You really have to be alert, because if they run past you when you lunge, then you can be in a very bad spot. So let's come back here. How well fed is everybody? 14, 15, and 14. Okay, so Nikio is going to get fed last and least. But the others, or I said that, but we still need to feed because hunger. And so, hopefully, this should get everybody up to their proper weights. And we should be able to just start the journey as soon as we get enough food for everyone. Okay, yes, we're good. Okay, stay at the den. I'm gonna go get more food, and then we're gonna move out pronto so that we don't waste any time here, and we can just hopefully get to the river by the end of the episode, and hopefully make our way across very, very quickly within the next episode here. So we're nearly there. I'm just going to eat, and then we're going to start our journey as fast as possible. We're already zoomed out, so we don't have to worry about that. We won't have to worry about the territory. We do want to raise the pack affinity, so I will do that real fast. Let's go back, or I'll raise it real fast now, and then we'll start to head back, and then we'll make sure that there's nothing scary at the den before we head out, because the last thing I would want would be for there to be a predator right there that would then go, oh hey, and come straight at us. Okay, there's a coyote. We're going to deal with it, and then we're going to head out on the journey immediately so that we don't waste any time here. Alright, let's deal with this coyote, try and chase him in a good direction. He's going the absolute positive wrong way, and that's great. Alright, let's get back to the den, and we're going to move it. We're just going to move it. Alright, there's a moose. We're going to ignore the moose. Alright, map, start journey, let's go, save game, and resume game. There's not an eagle this time for once, which is great. Let's just keep it moving, and get out of here as fast as possible. Okay, Angus is already a little hungry. Alright. Not enough. Okay, I want to get that pack affinity all the way up so that we don't, there we go, so that we don't have any issues with that. But we basically just need to go for it now. As soon as these guys are no longer hungry, or as soon as they get a little hungrier, I mean, I'm gonna feed them, and then we should just be able to go straight to the carcasses and start on our way. If we can get to the river bank by the end of this episode, I will consider that a really, really good thing. Because that's about where we want to be usually, and then that means we have a nice amount of time to make it to the rendezvous site once we're on the other side. But we'll see how that happens. We might have more time, we might have less. It just depends. Angus, seriously. Angus? Why are you walking away? Why are all of these pups adventurous? Alright, there we go. And that's something that they've said they're going to be adding in the next version too, I believe, is that the pups will actually have more personality, and that it'll actually be based off of your wolf and your mate. They showed in the customization video how there's a sliders for your personality, and I believe those are so that they affect your pups' personalities as well, in combination with whatever your mates happen to be. So your personality is now going to have an effect on your pups. So if you have a bold wolf, watch out! You might have some very bold pups. And that's not always a good thing. It can be, but it can also be a very, very bad, very scary thing. So, yeah, there's going to be a lot of different things that are going to come into play for that, and I'm really excited to mess around with them and see how they might work out. So, let's keep going here, and I think if we can just catch up to these carcasses here, we should be able to refill on our food. I don't want to get too far away from the pups, but I do want to get food for them so that we don't run out. We shouldn't, but, oh, and it looks like Hanara is actually feeding them as well, which is very, very good. Oh, I guess we're eating. Sometimes it doesn't always play the animation, and so then you have to go, did I actually eat or not? But we're good. Let's just make sure we feed everyone who needs to be fed while we're here. We'll feed Cordelia, and then we should come back over here and eat, and just keep it moving. The sooner we can get out of here, the better. The faster we can move. Okay, so Hanara is bringing us Angus. Where's the Druid pack? They're way out there, so we aren't near their territory yet. We should be fine. Hopefully Hanara will continue to help us as long as we keep moving here. So, are we heading in the right direction? We are. Alright. So, let's just keep going before something bad happens. I'm not going to open my mouth. I'm not going to talk about the journey thus far. I'm just going to keep moving and hope that things remain good, because they're probably not going to. Maybe if I talk about it negatively, then the positive things will happen. Because normally what happens is I make some sort of I make a comment and I'll go, oh, it's going so well, and then something terrible happens. And so maybe if I go, oh man, I bet something bad's around the corner, it won't happen. Maybe I can reverse psychology this. I don't think that's actually how it works. I don't think that's actually how this works. So let's just move on and do the best we can and keep our eyes peeled for the inevitable dangers that will befall us. Every time it lags like that, I freak out a little bit because that's Hanara, right? That running was Hanara. Okay. Yeah, every time it lags a bit, I freak out because in a lot of games that means something just spawned in. And, yeah, so, like in Shelter 2 or whatever, if it lags, then it means you gotta be on the lookout because something is coming. Or in Untamed, if it lags, then something is coming. There's a lot of games where that's the case, but WolfQuest also lags a little bit when it auto-saves, and so, and this of course is one of the games where it also means something's coming, but sometimes it is just the auto-save, and so every time it kind of stutters like that, my heart jumps, because I get this terrible oh no no sense inside myself, and yeah, it's scary. It's actually really, really scary, and freaks me out quite a lot. So yeah, that's always fun. Let's just keep moving here, and I think if we just keep going, we should be good. Our territory is dropping drastically, but that doesn't matter. We're not staying there anymore. The Druid Pack can have it. We're going to go to the Summer Rendezvous site. Doesn't matter to me what they do over there now, because we're not there. We don't need to worry about that. So let's just keep it going. Keep moving. Hanara's headed for the next carcass. I hope she doesn't eat it all. Is it right behind us? It's pretty close to right behind us, so let's get up here. I will feed all the pups as we get closer because we want to make sure that Hanara doesn't eat everything so that we can refill our pup food too, so that we have something to give the pups if they need it. As long as we feed these guys, we'll be okay, and we should be able to do it fast enough that Hanara doesn't eat everything. Did Hanara eat everything? No, she actually did stop. Sometimes they just keep eating until the entire carcass is gone, but she left just enough of it for us. Aw, good job, Hanara. That puts you ahead of most of our mates, honestly. Let's keep going. It'll be interesting, too, because I don't know... It'll be interesting to see how personality actually does affect the AI, because obviously right now the mates don't really fight anything, except sometimes they help you hunt the elk. Nice, that was economical. But it'll be interesting to see, like, because I think they've said a bold mate will help fend off predators, but that might not be what you want, because you might not want your mate just launching itself at a bear. So, you'll have to see. We'll have to see how that turns out, but I'm definitely very excited to see how this is all going to go. And as always, this is pre-recording, so at the time I'm recording this, we haven't started beta. I don't know when beta will start. It could be when this episode airs. It could not be. But when we do start beta, I'm not going to be allowed to talk about anything without permission. So if you ask me for spoilers, 90% chance I can't give it to you. Anything that I can tell you is going to be by special permission. And so you're probably better off asking the devs about stuff because... they'll be able to tell you clearly right away if they can or can't say anything, or if they'd like to keep that something a little bit more secret because, you know, you don't want to spoil the whole game before anybody has the chance to play it. You want there to be some surprises for your players to find. And I will say that, so when we do our playthrough, there will be spoilers, and so if you don't want the game spoiled for you, then you might want to hold off on watching some of the earlier episodes. I'm gonna try and avoid a lot of the spoilers, and a lot of the more major things in the early episodes, but if you do want to avoid being spoiled, then just keep in mind, the early episodes are going to have that for sure, and so if you are okay with that, then by all means, please watch the episodes. I'm sure that it'll be great to get a chance to look at the gameplay finally, and if you're not okay with spoilers, then just remember that, and either take the risk if you're willing, but if not, that's okay. Wait until you've played the game a little bit and then come back and watch the series. But we're actually going to go ahead and end off this episode here for today because it is about that time again. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. But until then, this is Jay, over and out.